Right, I'm remaking this video because this card right here couldn't handle it. Pretty much what I was saying is, what's up, y'all? Keontae Marone here. It's gonna be raw and uncut video, and I'll pick up on what I was pretty much saying, but in layman's terms, to catch all up from what I had to delete and get rid of because there was no memory on it. Um, it's okay to rest and also get help. My friend Melanie, she told me uh, she likes my work, and she was saying that she recommended I could like to reach out to work with more people because I've been on a few sets with her, and I be seeing like large crews. Uh, I don't want to say I take pride in it, but I've always, I was told by my friend Nolan that when creating content like in this manner of making my first short film, which is outside of the one where I had one actor, the ones I started doing with myself and acting in it. Laundry Day was the first. It was okay. I was pretty much encouraged to like work with more people, or actually like crank out more stuff, like what Juski does, is what Nolan kind of hinted at. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So I mean, I get to act in my own stuff. I've always liked acting. I've always found it fun and entertaining, and I've always felt like I've always acted for a long time. So it's pretty easy, pretty easy to do. Yeah, that's a whole nother story. But I've gotten better at it myself. So trust me, don't think this is all a facade. Uh, anyways, what I was pretty much saying was he was encouraging me to like crank out more content by essentially being my own characters, acting my own characters and stuff. Now, I'm not on a level of like Josh O'Neill, who's out here from the Bay. Love his work. Met a few times. I'm not saying like I'm not for Josh O'Neill, but like in general, I'm not a content creator. I'm like dropping skits or dropping things as amazing as he does, or and other influencers who do now. But I knew for sure that when it came to a lot of my short films, I would make it enough and condensed for me to act in it and maybe get one or two people max. With Town Business, when I filmed that last summer, that's the most people I had outside of this week, which had what, 3 actors, my sound guy Adam, and I feel like that might have been it. I think, and then one of the actors, I used his camera for a B cam, and that's the only time I really had a lot of people, a lot of hands on deck. And I don't want to say, like I said earlier, I don't want to say I take pride on it, but it was something I've always been like, rooting for myself, because I've always been very ambitious and not like being told, like not being stunted by me having to ask for permission. And it doesn't mean like I'm being rebellious out of it. It's just I, to an extent, wouldn't want anybody to tell me what I can and can't do with my goals and dreams, which has gotten me very far so far. But in order to get to that next level, you do need helping hands, and it's not just let me grab anybody to help you. It's for people who actually make being on set bearable, because you work so many hours. And I didn't think about that until I think I seen a clip, and there's people always go, why are people working with the same people over and over again? Get people new, that's another topic. But essentially what I gained from this week is like, yeah, get people who you want to be with and who you like having on set with you, because if not, it's going to be hell on earth. That's very exaggerated. Don't mean to be blasphemous or anything like that, but it's not fun to deal with. I've dealt with it firsthand, and because of that, I'm like, okay, whenever I get on set, I definitely want to make sure everything is lively. But of course, when it gets down to business, when it gets down to business, it's time to let's get what we got to get going. And yeah, having helping hands this week was definitely vital. Man, the first day we're moving all that equipment, it wasn't even moving. Shout out to my job for allowing me to film at the office and use the gear that was already there. But man, I move all the stuff all the time. I'm also part of gear management, but when it's different compared to like I'm following under my supervisor and following behind him and telling me what to do. In this case, it's like, okay, I already had a visual, already had reference shots that I wanted, and I just gotta go do it myself. And yeah, a lot of the PAs I had on board, it was a conflict of time management, and that's just because I'm not a producer. So reaching out, doing emails and stuff is not my forte. But I learned in the last video, or not last video, but what I was saying before I had to delete it, I kind of got this idea from David Fincher where he was saying in an interview that he wants to learn what everyone on set does. And I'm essentially the same way. I love to get to know different roles in case I have to play that part if push comes to shove. Especially as a one-man band as I am, it's like you got to play as many roles as you can. But shout out to the crew. If I were to name everybody else, not that many people, but Paulo, Miles, Mayani, Jasmine, Jordan. I feel like I'm still missing some people. Miles, there's 2 Miles on set. There were 2 Miles on set. Mubarak and Mark, the crew, James. Those are the 3 actors: Mubarak, Mark, and James. But seriously, just means a lot. It means so much. I'm still working on my communication with my feelings, and it means the world. I'm sure they probably won't see this video. I think only one person will, and that's probably James. James, actually, shout out to James Hunt. Amazing actor. Improv, a scheduling issue we had the first day. Man, thank you so much. I already told you I appreciate it, and there's going to be when we film, when I film, whatever, etc. The interview portions of like a recap of when a movie's done, because I love seeing that. Yeah, those shots gonna look crazy because I use this same lens. This is a lens that the Siri anamorphic that I bought because I was like, I'm sure y'all get it, but complications with schedule. If I tried to rent out the lens and all this other stuff, wouldn't have worked in the timing that it did. It would have been really weird and sporadic. So I was like, F it. A month ago, I bought the lens. So it gives me more leverage, or not leverage, but leeway to go ahead and, I can have it. It's accessible. But yeah, thank you to everybody so far. Y'all have not seen anything. Obviously, if you want to check out my Instagram, you can, but I don't really post there as much. But just wanted to make this video to say thank you to everybody that's involved on the film so far. And we still have, like, I don't think I said in this video, 3 more scenes left outside of pickups for like the reporter scene and the podcasters part. So I'm almost done, and this is my longest short film with 28 pages, so I'm looking at a run time of maybe 30 minutes, which is triple because I'll be releasing Denouement this month, and Denouement was a short film I made 2 years ago, and it went through the film festival circuit, and that was a journey. I really missed that time. That was a good time period, especially going to LA to see it. It didn't get played. I got finalists, but they gave me tickets to go out there. Not tickets, but admission. But yeah. Thank you all. I'm looking forward to this being wrapped, but not in a negative way, but just I'm just a firm believer. I'm a man of God. I'm just, just waiting for a lot of these things to reap when it sows. And I give all glory to God for real for when this time happens. But until then, you're just working on me. Lord is just working on me, and that's fine. Just encouragement is always given in different ways that I just don't expect. But this is definitely encouraging. I'm just looking forward to the end result when this is done and set in stone. And there's going to be way more info coming out, and obviously BTS of this entire day in process, and even with behind the scenes of me doing the VFX. I am doing that solo dolo. So yeah, you'll be getting on it and seeing how it goes from a one-man banner, working with more of a bigger crew to, I guess, show people who are watching on the outside that I'm capable of handling a bigger crew, which is totally fine. That's just the name of the game. But yeah, that's about it. I'm just going to go ahead and upload this. And yeah, because I said I'm going to upload every week until the year is over with. And I felt a little bit challenged too, because I'm okay, until the year is over with. It's only a few months, few weeks left, few months, but I was low-key thinking of uploading every week until we hit 1,000. Hey, Lord willing, hey. That'll be really rewarding, really dope. But yeah, love you all. Have a blessed one. Take care. Get rest. I'm gonna sit down and just continue to rest for the rest of today, because we still got some more pickups and scheduling to get down with, so we can finish this film strong. All right, that's it. I'm done yapping. I love you. Take care. Peace.